Assalamu alaikum. I decided to make a video about Ramadan since Ramadan is coming up. Before I jump into the video, I would like you to share, why do you fast? What motivates you to fast? Is it a part of your faith or is it a cultural thing? I fast because it is a part of my religion, as we all know that the holy month of fasting is coming. In this month, the Muslims all over the world, they refrain from food and drink from sunrise to sunset. And this is all done in effort to establish a stronger connection with our Creator, Allah. There are indeed various forms of fasting found in some religions, and if all religions have taught some form of fasting, there must be some great spiritual as well as physical benefits in this exercise. When we look different religions such as Judaism, Christianity, Hinduism, we find some sort of fasting within those religions as well, even though they might differ to what extent or how they fast. So basically, all this shows that fasting has a link with spirituality. So in order to increase one's spirituality and in order to gain those high levels of spirituality, it's quite important that we fast, and this is why Islam has also made it a basic foundation in the teachings of Islam, that fasting every single year is an obligation and part of Islam. As we can see that in a building there's a foundation, and if those pillars are not followed or they are not made properly, then the foundation, it collapses. So in the same way, in the foundation of spirituality, in Islam, one of those key foundation of pillars is fasting, which is the third pillar of Islam. So the main purpose of Ramadan is that you may become righteous. So we see even the actual word of Ramadan, it comes from the root Ramadan. And the meaning of Ramadan is scorching heat. And this basically implies that it burns away sin or the desire for sin. Staying hungry and thirsty for this time period, there is a deeper and stronger bond created with God. Now, here is the beauty of the teachings of Islam. When Allah, the Almighty, gives you a commandment, He also explains the wisdom behind it. Now, when we look at the various commandments which are found in the Holy Quran, the purpose of these commandments, the essence of all these commandments is to increase in our spirituality, is to become more righteous, is to connect with Allah the Almighty. According to the teachings of the Holy Quran, fasting leads to taqwa, and a person who has taqwa becomes more conscious of God, he becomes more aware of God. And in this month of Ramadan, fasting, it gives us this very opportunity. Now, the opportunity of seeking Allah's mercy, getting closer to Allah, and defending oneself from the attacks of Satan. Now, how is that possible? It is obviously possible if we have a stronger bond with Allah. And I'd be telling you more about how we can become more connected to Allah and what is the main purpose of fasting. And that fasting is not only about staying hungry and thirsty, but it's more than that. It's not something that is only physical, but spiritual. Inshallah, I'd be making more Ramadan focusing videos where we're going to discuss more about Ramadan and about fasting. Why is it that essential and why is it that important? Of course, it is the third pillar of Islam, but why is it third pillar of Islam, and why and how do we get connected to Allah? Until then, take care. Allah Hafiz.